Hey guys, if you guys are wanting rare armor and glimmer gold chests are the way to go. I'm going to show you how to get all of them. We're starting here on Earth. This first one's going to be right when you spawn. It's going to be in the building right over to your right. And you're just going to go through the building. And it's going to be sitting on a desk right here. You can't miss it. I was just here in a previous mission, so it's not going to be there. The next one is going to be right by the lunar base, or whatever the fuck it's called. And we're just going to follow this little road here. And it's going to be right, there's a little hole in the wall right here with a little waterfall coming down. Your second gold chest is going to be right in there. Okay, on to our third chest. You can do this one during the mission, The Dark Within, if you want, because it just takes you right to it. You're just going to fight through the building until you get to this this like little dark area where you turn your lights on. And you can choose to fight these guys if you want. They usually drop some pretty nice things. You're going to go up this staircase, and then this is where you fight the wizard. You can fight them if you want. They usually, like I said, they usually drop pretty nice things, so I usually do. And then where you're going to go is you're going to jump up onto this building right here, and it's going to be right behind there on top of the building.
Hell yeah.
For the fourth one, we're in the Forgotten Shore. This is where those two landlocked ships are. Like one of the first missions you do on Earth. You come here and you get the radio signals. Anyway, it's going to be down on these cliffs here. And you're going to want to jump down here. You got to be careful. I don't know what happens if you hit water, if you die or not, but just be careful. And you don't want to go too far forward, because also you'll die too. It's going to be back more, right down on that bottom ledge, right by the water is where you're going to find your fourth chest. Okay, now our fifth one, we're going to need to go on the strike mission. You have to go on the strike mission because also won't unlock the door, and just fight through the strike mission until you get to this guy. And then you're going to take a right and you're going to go down these stairs, and your chest is going to be right there at the end. Okay, now we're on the moon. This first one, right when you spawn, you're just going to go up and follow this road. You're going to go back behind these buildings here, and you're going to take a left. You're just going to follow this road up until you hit these little like formation of rocks here. And your first chest is going to be right there in between those rocks. Okay, the second one, starting from back where we spawned again. Instead of taking a left this time, we're going to go up and take a right. Towards this like little kind of globe house here, or not really a house, but like lunar base. But you're going to go down through, you're going to fight all the guys you want. Once you get into the building, you're going to go down a spiral kind of staircase here. And then you're gonna hit water. And once you hit the water, you gotta find like a little path, like a little stream, and it'll lead into a cave. And that's where you're gonna find your next chest here.
Well, you lead the way.
Okay, this next one, starting from back where we spawn. I like starting back where we spawn just so it's easier for you guys to find where we're going and everything. Just easier than trying to get lost around the map or something. These maps are kind of big. You're gonna go back where we found the first one, the first chest, and you're gonna go down this little path here, and just a landmark for you guys, that blue little cave, that little glowing cave. You're going to take a right up here, and then another quick right just till you get on this little path right down here. And you're gonna take that all the way up until you hit this sort of where a bunch of guys are, a little firefight going on here, and you're gonna take a left, right into here, and you're gonna go down into whatever the kind of temple it is. you gotta watch your friend fall off the edge first. Once you're in the temple, or whatever the fuck it's called, I forget what it's called, and once you get in, you're gonna go down the first one, past that ogre until you get into this room. This is where you're going to find your next chest. This one is kind of difficult to find. You're going to go past this little thing onto this bridge right here, and then you're going to fall down right onto that. That's where you're going to find your next chest. Okay, going up back to the glow building, you're going to need to be on the World's Grave mission to do this. It's going to be in the Hive Libraries where our final chest is going to be at. Well, I guess not our final one, but our fourth one. I forget what number we're on. Anyway, you're going to go up, you're going to fight all these guys. Don't have to fight these guys, but you will have to fight the guys up in this little cage here. There's going to be a wizard and I think a couple knights. One of the knights will drop a key for you to go and unlock the next room for you on the mission. And your chest is going to be right here in this room, right below where I'm standing right there. And there it is.
Should we just run past this, or we?
Now, coming back to where we were, I'm not sure if you need to be on the strike mission for this, or if you just can go back and do it. I'm not positive, but the last chest here on the moon is going to be in the summoning pits, where you fight that kind of big guy on the chains here. Now, you got to be careful because this guy can kill you really quickly if you don't have a good enough armor. So what I did, I just ran straight down towards the left here. And there's going to be a little platform here there on the back, and your final chest on the moon is going to be right behind that little structure there for you. Now we're on Venus. The first one, you're just going to ride your bike into town. Right when you spawn, you're going to take a right. And you're just going to follow that road right into this little, like, where all these guys are. You're going to ride your bike up the stairs, and in this, like, flooded, I guess, basement, your first chest is going to be right here on this little desk thing right here. Okay, your next one, you're going to be on the Venus Patrol missions. It's going to be in one of these courtyards, and it's just going to be in these little cubicles right in the back here. Kind of easy to miss, so it's going to be right in there. I already got in the past mission, so. Okay, our next one, we're going to go to the Eye of the Gate Lord mission on Venus. And it's going to be right on the other side of this orange building right here. You're going to jump on top of it and go over, and it's going to be tucked in the back right there. Okay, our next, I guess, final two are going to be on the Scourge of Winter missions on Venus. You're going to get into a big firefight in this kind of big hole they got going on here. You're going to keep going up the tunnels. And you're gonna find the chest is gonna be like hanging on one of the cliffs right there. And what you want to do is just go ahead and just double jump over to it, and you'll be able to open it. The last one on Venus, as we continue on our mission, is gonna be right on the back of that ship, right where I was just shooting at. You can just go run past all the guys, and it'll just be waiting for you right at the end of the ship there for you.
We can go
okay, now on Mars, this first chest is pretty easy to find. You probably already got it. Right as you're starting on Mars, you might be coming through this bunker I'm heading towards right now, or you might be starting up from where I just started if you're going on patrol. It's going to be right in this little bunker here. It's just going to be sitting on top of these crates right there. Can't miss it. Okay, the next one on Mars, we're going to go to the Buried City just because it takes us right to it. The objective does anyway. We're going to get into this kind of big area right here where you can fight a whole bunch of guys. What we're going to do, we're going to try to go past all these guys here, go around, and there's going to be a little wall here with the marking 3 on it. We're going to go through there right in front of me, and it's going to be behind the desk right here. It's going to be right there. Okay, going back to where we started, right where we spawn, we're going to go down towards the left this time, and we're going to find this kind of broken down building here. Looks like a tunnel that we can go through. Now it's going to be on top of the roof. That's where the entrance was right there. My buddy's shooting down right now. That's where you're going to jump up from. You're going to jump up there, and your credit's going to be towards the right and down, and there it is. Next, we're going on the Garden Spire mission, just because it takes you right to where you need to be. You don't have to go around aimlessly traveling around Mars. Once you get to this big room where you just get attacked by a bunch of these guys, you're going to jump on these pipes, and right behind you, you're going to jump onto this top part right here. Now you got to be careful and not to jump too high because you might bounce off, like I almost just bounced off. The only reason I'm still on is because I got shot. But you're going to jump over across, and there's your next chest. Okay, last one. We're going to the Rising Tide mission here. We're just going to fight through the entire mission or run through it until we get to these bunch of robot characters. there's the gate where they kept spawning from. Right next to it is the door where we're gonna go in, and it's gonna be right behind this little,
Oh, hell
little
yeah.
wall here. And that's our final chest.